What's up, fellow gamers? Phreak here. Welcome back to Let's Play Cybernetics Flashpoint. I actually enjoy somewhat recording these from the main menu screen because we get the version timestamp up top. This game is, as I've mentioned several times, in early access. It gets a patch every 2 days or so. They add like one new proc mission or whatever. Anyway, as of time of recording, this video is going to come out on like the 23rd of September. I'm recording on the 18th. So these are coming out one a day. I'm a couple days ahead when recording, but they've said that they're going to drop a whole bunch of new storyline content really soon. So I don't want to have such a big backlog of videos that we can't be timely leading into like the next big content drop, which I'm very excited for, and I want to play that as soon as it comes out. But I also like sharing that with everybody, so I also would like that to be available for everyone else to consume sort of right away as well. So last we left off, we ran a Q-Gap spike mission. We have this mixed stealth combat mission with a bodyguard. There's no hacking there. I'm still detoxing my Cyber Knight. We could run the hacker and it's fine, but otherwise we have a Scourge, a Vanguard, and a Sniper. And I think realistically the play is just run it with those four, because I don't expect it to be too hard, and I don't expect to need the extra talents there. So we'll just kind of run it with quote-unquote incorrect people. I don't need any of these favors or things going on, so we can just kind of run these four, and I think we can just book it and it should be fine. Having a Vanguard is good enough, that way we can get rid of things like landmines, otherwise we'd be a little bit screwed. But I think having a Vanguard is enough, and that should be okay. And as we wait for everyone else to get out of the trainer and detox and whatnot, we should be in a decent spot here. My understanding is these missions take around... we get a... Actually, I think this is another new look here. I'll double check to be sure. So, anyway, again, this tech's the same every single time. But I don't remember ever starting this location. And where we're going is either front left or front right. So, I remember going to the front right from... Was it from here, actually? Or... I don't know. Either way, maybe we did spawn here before, but I don't remember doing so. Regardless, the question is, we want to go left through the minefield and then through this set of guards, which is not that much, right? It's, to be fair, like running over there is still going to have us go around. We can't jump over this. This is not passable terrain. So you'd have to go through these two guards for sure, and then there's like maybe someone around here. We've got to get around the mines. We've got to get around this stuff. This is not too bad. Like this shot right here is pretty straight. It should be pretty straightforward. The alternative is go through the right, which is again these two guards. I know no one's right here because we would have them revealed already. But we go through sort of this set of guards, which honestly doesn't seem like it would be that bad. So I'm going to go ahead and choose going to the right. The question I have, though, is where are you going to go? So I'm going to go ahead and burn Anticipation on this guy. And he's going to turn, but we're behind the wall. So I am safely able to pass, let these guys both go, just to make sure we're going to be safe. Like, I expect him to walk forward as well. And they can kind of run a blitz on that round, and it should be fine. So you can run forward. Yep. You can run forward. I don't care if you're going to hear me. It's just not important enough. But what I do want is to fully clear this out in time. So you could run there, basically down to within 2 action points. I don't believe with silence we can go far enough to do even more than that. But what I can get is a stealth attack. So I'm going to go for that. Ooh, can I get in a range for 3? If I go right here, will she lunge? Yes. Okay, cool. So silence gave me just enough move speed that I'm able to do a melee attack and a pistol attack here, and he won't see me, and he literally can't hear me. So that's kind of nice. I don't... I'm going to burn battery here because I don't expect her to... Oh, okay. That's massive overkill. I don't expect her to ever be in range of anyone ever again. Especially because she's burning 3 AP in the first turn. So the strat here basically is burn down to 1 AP on everyone and take a 1 AP pistol shot, which lets us maximize action point spend. It also lets me see where more of the bad guys are, which is fine. Miss the second point, that's okay. Just gotta make sure by the end, like, I need to yield on probably him. I'm gonna yield on Shogun because he's my best shooter. And let everyone else, like, burn down to 1 AP. And then, if we need him at the end, we can have him do the rest. Another coin flip. Cool. And the other question I have is, will this guy be... Yeah, so if I go too far up, 2 people can hear. If I go here, though... Yeah, that's still with 2. If I go here, only 1 can hear. And I believe my awareness radius will be larger than their hearing radius, and so I should be okay. Yeah, only 1 can hear. Coin flip. That's fine. We hit 2, we missed 2 in our roughly coin flip so far. And so now the play is, let's just guarantee it. I'm going to go adjacent with 3 AP left, which should guarantee, without a shadow of a doubt, that 2 grazes will kill. I don't know how I would fail to kill him in 2 grazes. In fact, I could be extra special here. Again, only 1 can hear, and just pick the higher damage pistol. So even a graze would kill, but we rolled damage. So, yeah, you know, we theoretically are down 1 extra point here, but that's optimal min-maxing. 4 tally, unlucky. But we can start clearing up. We know no one's going to be, like, right around here. I'm going to be a little bit safe and, like, leave up 3 AP at the start at every move. Because we will eventually reveal. But we see the guards, like, over there. Here's this guy. He's not going this turn. Any guard that you reveal has already run their turn down. So basically what happens, as far as I can tell, and it's why when you, like, end your turn on early rounds, you have, like, a fairly long delay where you're kind of sitting there and nothing's going on. I believe that is anyone who is not, like, in your sphere of influence or something runs all their turns, no matter what their initiative roll would have been. And, or maybe they don't, I don't really know for sure. Maybe they're actually stuck in place. I couldn't tell you for sure. I haven't, like, tried to test this, but I believe that happens. And then whenever you reveal someone, it's like, no, we've basically run their turn early. You haven't revealed them yet, so we're going to run their turn at initiative 999. And that way you don't get screwed by revealing somebody whose initiative is next and you have nothing you can do about it. Which I think is actually smart. I think that's a good sort of, we'll say solution, why not? I think it's smart to do it that way, where someone you reveal doesn't suddenly go next. There are 2 guards in the way. So last time we ran this mission, this guy was told about a corpse and ran off like this. So actually, maybe we did have this exact layout before. Actually, they posted in Discord. I think they have exactly 41 mission tile set combinations right now. Ooh, here's a question. Can I make you move? Can I see what you're up to, even? Spend 1 AP going forward. And I want to know what you're going to do. Because you're actually... Okay, all you're going to do is turn. And even if you do stuff, it should be fine. So I'm going to let everyone burn down. Let that guy turn in case I missed all my shots for some weird reason. Let that guy do whatever he's going to do. Yep, that's fine. You're just turning around. Further delay. Off you go on your patrol. And here's this guy, and he's just turning as well. Okay, cool. So very safe. If I go down to 2 AP, yeah, a lot would be in earshot. So I can go down to 3 AP and shoot twice. Or go down to 1 AP and shoot once. And I'm down for the 1 AP and shoot once gameplay here. He'll see me. Oh, he didn't? Wait. Oh, wow. Okay, we got out of his sight cone in time. Well, we get a freebie then. The freebie in this case is bonus crit chance and accuracy. I'm going to go ahead and throw down buffs now, since there's only ever going to be 2 fights. I might as well set up for them, like, appropriately. That gives me line of sight. We'll throw down Strike Zone, try to get both of them. That is possible, which is good. So, yeah, really, really high hit chance. And we're just going to be completely chilling here. Can't get into sword range, but I can get into pistol range. I want to be inside the circle still. That's inside the circle. That guy's not going to be a problem. There's a wall in the way. You can see me. I don't care about that. That's probably going to be a kill. It is. We're chilling. I don't have a reason to blend you. I could be extremely safe. Nah. I'll do it next turn if I absolutely need it, but I don't expect to. And then you can run up, and I think it's fine. I'm still not evacuating till turn 5. I don't have enough action points, but we're still in a pretty good spot overall. This will be straightforward. In and out in about as much time as the Matrix hacks take. Wow, right away with the reinforcements. First escalation. The thing is, they know nothing. The body timers, I believe, have not run out yet. Looks like they are this turn, with the escalation being +2. It means we have end of next turn and end of current turn. Yep, so this body timer is going to run out, and that will send some random guards that direction. So you could leave right away, which, realistically, I think is fine. I don't really care that I'm going to get spotted. We'll just get you out. You're not shooting a gun. It's totally fine here. We'll run you up to 3 AP, which should be more than enough to... Actually, maybe it's another 1 AP angle. Because... I'm expecting that I need to get far enough ahead that we can clear all the shots. Like, I need enough people to shoot, I should say. Because, like, Corwin ran from here, and with 7 AP barely made it, so I think I want to be, like, at least past this tent on every one of my units. And then if we have that, we're fine. Yeah, you're walking a straight line, you're turning, like, we're safe here. So you, because you were so far ahead earlier, you can be much farther up, still easily make it next turn, but get 2 shots instead. And I have 2 shots in the pistol, so we're quite safe. And, of course, very easy shots. Debuffs do that for you. Let's see if I can cheat a little bit of movement extra here. Yep, I can. There you go. So he'll be cleanly in cover. And then if I wanted to throw down, like Tox thought I could, but there's not really a point. Looks like the sniper's not going to see me no matter what. We're just far enough away that the vision cone doesn't get there. And we'll get our easy evacuation. Our initiative rolls look fine. To be fair, Glasswalker lasts 2 turns, so we get the +1 AP and the plus initiative for round 5, and that just makes it very straightforward. But we're chilling. It would be possible on turn 4 with a Cyber Knight and a Soldier, but it doesn't matter. It's all the same in the end. Nothing really changes. We're not hitting security level 2. There's no functional difference aside from it taking extra 90 seconds real time to finish the mission, but we get through this one. So we're going to be cleanly past power level 2. And again, there's nothing to like grab in these areas, so all you can do is speedrun it. There's no upside for getting kills, there's no bonus XP or anything. You just kind of do the clean clear through and it's just fine. So we got some bonus XP by 10% for finishing quickly. We got 10 red cubes for finishing whatever the other secondary was, which was either quickly or low stress level. Decent payment. Honestly, 89k is pretty reasonable. Again, a full cleared raid could probably give you more in terms of total loot, but hey, it's a full XP mission. You get hype on 4 people. You get XP on 6. You get decent money payouts. Not a bad way to spend your time and getting everything else. So there are no other missions I actually want to run. I do not want to run this. I'm going to choose to skip it on purpose. We have an open detox bench and no pending missions, so it's time to throw people into the detox. She's done detoxing in a second. Let's sort by stress, and it can easily be anyone who's at 40. I'm going to send her because she's more likely to be going on missions in the future. He'll exit the trainer. That's totally fine. Nano Scrubber is ready to be upgraded, so we can upgrade more buildings in the future. That's powerful. Sweet. +1 reaction is totally fine. Loyalty is also pretty solid, but yeah, my hacker, basically he wants reaction and he wants tech. Those are his 2 best stats, so anytime we're offered reaction or tech, we take it. Loyalty and his innate traits are basically tied for 3rd. And then if we're offered, a 30-day long buff, meh. If we're offered, plus strength or something, or plus will, less valuable. Not horrible, but just less valuable. So you're done with the trainer. The training benches are open. We have tokens so that we can respec people when we want. Once you're done with detoxing, there we go. We have a new message. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. So this is why I had upgraded my barracks earlier, in an earlier episode, to the next level here, which you can see has a max recruits of 9. If I upgrade it again, I go to 10. And you can see my barracks count is 8 out of 9. I don't know if it's required to have an open spot or not, but this is the mission I was looking forward to, or looking for, wanted to get, this is a very valuable quest that ends up getting a secondary hacker, which is really valuable for an upcoming mission. So what I basically want is to maximize what I can. I want to run the A team. He has to go, by the way, on this mission. And what else is there to say except that, yeah, I want to run this, and I'm just trying to think, like, really briefly around some of the time frame stuff. Like, do I need to get Emil back out? Do I want to? I mean, I want to run this as soon as possible so that I can have my secondary hacker ready to go into the trainer and be more powerful and whatnot. I definitely need one of my 2 vanguards available for the mission. Ideally, it's Emil because I want to maximize gains, which means I should detox somebody who's not going to run that mission. Which, I mean, so we're going to run Vanguard Run, we're going to run Cyber Knight, we're probably going to run Scourge, and we're going to run Hacker, which means this guy can go to detox and it's fine. He's also not very stressed, which means it should really be her, because she's at 40 stress, and that's at least a little bit higher and like slightly more pressing. So I'm going to wait till she's out of the trainer. I'll let the mission end. I don't care. That's fine. Okay, she's done in the trainer. Let's go detox our secondary Vanguard. Is she not actually out? Is it like a small timing desync? That's really weird. I don't know why that's happening. Seems like a bug, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. Anyway, we've got a family interaction. We'll... Actually, there's a very, very, very small chance something goes weird here. In that, like, if I can't get one of my Vanguards free, but that shouldn't be a big problem. Anyway, he's got a family problem. And if I'm going too fast with the dialogue, obviously feel free to pause the video, but I'm not going to narrate. I don't consider myself a good voice actor, so I'd rather not ruin it. Let me know if you feel differently and I should try. Alright, I don't know what these dialogue options do, but I don't feel like being rude to my guy. I basically always just choose this one, because it doesn't seem like we're going to be, like, negative. I don't know what happens here, and I don't want to find out. I'm sure someone else knows. Especially if you play this game, you can tell me what happens if you pick, like, what if we do nothing, bro? What if we do nothing? I'm like, nah, how about we... Yeah, she's been a hacker since age 8. So... good to have a secondary hacker. Okay, so the recruit record can be seen in the roster. That's good. Yes, we can make it happen. Absolutely. Yeah, time is short. We'd theoretically have to delay otherwise. Sibling Breakout has been created. And it's due in 10 days, which isn't too bad. But if we were in a world where, like, everyone was giga injured, we would say, like, oh, can we choose delay, please? And, you know, there'd be ways to kind of do that. But anyway, so, right, we're detoxing this person. We can burn down some more heat with this token pretty safely. He's got a mission for us at some point. We'll run it whenever. It's not a big problem. But we can look at the... Yeah, okay. Oh, we are... Okay, yeah, we're... Right, normally the default is by seniority, so it's always at the bottom. So you have the secondary hacker. Undiscovered digital prodigy. Really good plus tech, which is good. If you're hacking and you take down security devices from a security node, basically, then it's pogging. And hey, extra legwork success, which is not bad. Legwork is the only thing you can't outskill, unless you want to try to save scum stuff, so pretty valuable. And hey, it comes with a decent set of stats overall. Level 1 matrix link, level 1 deck, not, a surprise here, but Has a mother, has a brother. Yeah, so Deviant in this case has actually brought all of our recruits to us, which I think is kind of funny. But anyway, yeah, we can wait the 3.5 days to get her out of detox and then run the mission. So I'm going to try again now that a few days have passed to put her into detox. This time it works, that's good. We'll go ahead and do the training on everyone, right? Might as well. We know we're going to always grab this. So I can run down and grab Scapegoat, which says burn 10 AP. And that way, when you nuke, because you invariably need to spike a CPU, so when you end up destroying a bunch of ice, it automatically creates a bunch of security tally, which often does something really annoying for you. But if you have this for 10 AP, it prevents 2 escalations. Or, not escalations visibly, but the tally increases, which is, like, not a bad deal, honestly. And generally speaking, I don't find that I'm in need of Ripper Compression just yet, but I might care about things like Spoof, which then also blocks an escalation, which is pretty valuable, and, like, is worth the 10 AP, because the escalation can be things that are similarly annoying, like deloading your programs, or random stuff. And I think once you get this to, like, give you... Can you actually get more... Yeah, if you upgrade it, you get 2 tokens, which at that point is probably worth the 10 AP. It's otherwise maybe not. Like, maybe it's not worth for 1 token, maybe it's worth for 2. Trunk Patch can be helpful in repairing your connection. It can also lower quantum security, which is fun. These are, like, decent, like, tier 2-ish hacking nodes. Realistically, I don't play very offensively. You can play hacking by destroying all the ice instead, in which case Rampage is very good. You can make Rampage last for 2 turns and have a 2-turn cooldown, aka it's always on, and give you, like, plus AP every turn and substantial matrix damage, that you're getting, like, 45% more damage, 10 AP for 2 turns, and that can, like, pay for switching out what you're doing. As you may have seen from the way I've been hacking stuff, is I have to load specific programs and then disable them one at a time and be smart. And if you have enough damage, you can just only use attack programs and just bring everything down all at once. And it's roughly as AP efficient, except that you have the security tally increases. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to leave Ripper Compression off for now still and play Scapegoat, as I think that'll actually be worth it. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I'm going to end up grabbing these and then grab Compression maybe a little bit later. Again, maybe that's incorrect, but whatever. Not anything worth really grabbing here. I don't want +1. I guess this is +3, which is actually pretty good. That's a very substantial increase in radius, but another option is getting a lot more Venom Traps and increasing their potency. I find Biocoat Bullet to be a little bit hard to use. This radius is probably fine. Brainworm hasn't seemed to need more. Morass has honestly felt a little useless to me, and I could have passed through here instead and skipped this 1 point. It's not a big deal either way. I've tended to not find good uses for Detonation. I tend to not need the very combat-focused talents here, although theoretically that might happen and be more needed at some point. But for now, I'm going to grab an extra charge and extra debuffing on Venom Trap, because that seems to be pretty obviously useful. And I don't think I need this AoE stuff or this recharge quite as much, but, you know, maybe it's, you know, more useful down the line at some point. Either way, Cybernite's ready, Hacker's ready, Scourge is ready, and the Vanguard will be ready. This is going to be the A-team. So once the detox is done, we're going to go ahead and throw people into the trainer and let them have it. So, Nano Scrubber is fully upgraded. That's nice. I don't believe any of these buildings can be upgraded, though. That costs 300k. Simstream D2. Actually, I think it was the cold storage that needed it, right? I think my cold storage, yeah, it needs 300k, so I can't get there either. So it's not going to matter. We're going to go ahead and finish the detox here. Okay, she's done. No one else is pending any stories. That's fine. But the important thing is you can still stay there. That's okay. But I want to go ahead and send people send 2 people to training. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're all going to stay. So I can send you 2, no problem. All right, you 2 have fun. I will talk to you when it's time for that. Let's go to our Field Ops Center and get some leverage. Cred ship scouring is less important. I think the bigger thing is ensuring that we're going to have a good time with combat. So 2 move points for a turn is pretty good. Delay escalation is whatever. This is only beginning of first round. This is also basically first 3 rounds, and minus damage I don't think is going to be very useful. But I think I can use +2 move points for a turn. And so I'll use that to make this mission a little bit easier. Go to the hacking station. And active leverage for some AP. I'll lose connection health, but the AP is going to be valuable. And I think that's totally fine. Or I can reveal one Matrix host security and remote control nodes. And the thing is, I believe if we plan this mission... Oh, interesting. We can unlock a different entrance. Oh, we actually can't get this. I didn't know that. Or can we get it for... Hang on. If I go to here... Loot manifest isn't there. Yeah, okay, so... I basically can't get Matrix host involvement. Okay, fine. So the south cargo field is one of the paths. We sneak across the southern cargo field and hack the door or find the key. If we include a hacker, we can get... this option presents a more direct route than the south hover pad. If we do the south hover pad, though, as I am... Let me just click there. There we go. We get dropped close to the blue key location. We can snag the key, infiltrate the prison block without hacking. If we don't include a hacker, this is more direct. Okay, interesting. So, I don't think I've ever actually run that version of the mission. I think I've always run the other one, because I always run a hacker here. Like, it is... So, it is very likely that your hacker is the one that has the sibling, and that you end up running the mission because of that. But that is actually not a guarantee. It's just very, very likely. So it is not guaranteed that, since the brother has to go on the mission, but it's not guaranteed that you're the one going here. I'm going to cut this video right now. Next episode will be running this mission itself, so that we can kind of manage episode length and whatnot. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.